Nav Cool is right up there as well. John Gregg expected him to be there. Same with Robbie Rhodes and Marco Sparta. JP Vandermeer came through for his 60 kilometres. Nathan Jones went through for his 100. And let's go for another lap. Brett Stapleton in Longville.
Will Hewitt coming through in the mini 6K, the boy from Mount Hawthorn, by way of Churchlands High School now. Awesome run. He gets his medal. We had a few others come through, mate. Alicia Coles was third in the women's, and Jill Varley was fourth. We've also had a few of the boys come through. Owen Davies, Richard Beckley, Mac Snook, Travis Stewart, and as we mentioned there, Will Hewitt just making his way across the finish line a moment ago. His sister now running towards us now, Katie Hewitt, making her way into the finishing straight. Great run from Katie. Their dad Matt out there, also a family affair for the Hewitts today. As Will cheers on his sister Katie. Awesome run, Katie.
Fucking literally right at the end.
Another one running through there, Eric. Back to you, mate.
Yeah, you can look up all the details and some pictures over here. Awesome, thank you. And look at your time.
That's Mum coming through.
Is she? Fun?
Yeah. I got a really bad headache though.
You did well, mate. Awesome run. Make sure you get your medal.
Awesome job, Adam Campbell next across the line in 10th place in the men's mini 6. Lisa Hewitt, just been told by Katie. Mum's out there as well, so it's a full family affair. Dad doing the 10, the kids and Mum doing the 6. Awesome work, girls. Fun out there? Yeah, living it up. Awesome job. We've got the team from A Block with all the beer and wine at the finish line. Marco's right up. Awesome job there. We've had Christian Zapier, Adam Campbell, Cohen DeCantinia Ogden come through. Well done, boys. Also, Angela Zimmerman has finished. Well done, Angela. Awesome run. Next across the line at the finish is Marty Kelly. Well done, Marty. How was it out there, mate? He's catching his breath. As we see our first 10K finisher, Maddie Hazza Walker, coming across the line. Hazza, the global endurance athlete, he's everywhere, the boy. He's taken the win in the 10K. Great run from Hazza there. Across the finish line, 30 minutes, 40 minutes I should say, almost on the head. Takes the victory there in the 10K, Mighty 10K Challenge. And just behind him in second place as we come across the finish line.
In the 60 kilometre race, Adrian Middleton just come across the line. His first place in the 30 to 39 age category. Well done, Adrian Middleton. And the 64 kilometres here at the coming up 100.
Awesome job. Competitors coming across the line. We've got the boys here from Dwelling Up Primary School, standing tall and proud, the local boys. They've got their Year 6 camp raffle. First prize is a $300 voucher at Sport Power in Jarrah. Second prize $200, third prize $100. Fourth prize is a Beyond Rest float, and they've got some produce from local suppliers and AMR Sports. Only $2 each or $5 for 3 tickets. Grab the boys. Where can they find you guys? At the pavilion, go and see the boys. They're raising money for their Year 6 camp. They look like they'll be good boys. They'll have plenty of fun. And if you can buy some vouchers, it'll be much appreciated. Yep, all the kids are going. So go and grab some vouchers off the kids. Thanks for coming down, guys. Hope you have a ripper day and you raise plenty of money for a great camp.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
We also just had Riley Jenkinson come across the finish line of the 60 kilometre mountain bike challenge. The Super 60 came in second place in the 18 to 29 age category. Here comes rider 474. He'll punch it through. That's Chris.
Really love to know.
Erkogovic, second place in the 40 to 49. They're coming thick and fast now. 4:58. Alistair Reid, third in the 40 to 49. That's a very hotly contested category here at the Super 60. Make sure you leave the end of the finishing chute clear. Those riders are coming through very, very, very quick. If you are in there, make sure you clear out. So when you're getting run over by these guys finishing at 40 plus kilometres an hour.
It's a nice spot. Yeah, very good spot. And I bet good luck too.
Competitors streaming through now, Eric, in the 6K mini and the 10K. Mighty Jarrah awesome job with. Shout out some of the boys. Nick Hall was second. Matt Wisniewski was third in the 10K. Trent Harris, Michael Kingsbury. Our next competitors coming across the line as we speak. Well done, champion. We've got heaps of family and friends here doing a mix of events between both the 10 and the 5, and also the mountain bike events, mate. It's a natural fit, this trail run with the weekend's activities. We see people cross through different events, it's what we love to see. Mate, back to you.
I'm with Adrian Middleton here. He came first in the 30 to 39 age category in the Super 60. Adrian, tell us a bit what it's like out there.
These kids are awesome, lots of grit from the rain, but yeah, single trails, turning middle, marrow up, all stuff in between, you know, feed butt, all that stuff, it's riding really well. But we're looking for a little bit better today. I feel a little bit stiff at the start, but managed to run it all again and all that.
Very well done, Adrian. I'll let you go and recover, get some shots. Sports nutrition into you. Plenty of food and water around as well. Great talking to you, and congratulations on all the athletes that have finished their events today. Seeing plenty of 100-kilometre riders roll through now at the Aqualong Commit, rolling up 100. Great of you guys and girls all to be out there enjoying the wonderful Dwelling Up hospitality and the wonderful trails, running and riding.
Sean Whitehead coming across the line now, Eric, in the 10. Let's shout out some of our women who've done so well in the 6, the mini 6. Erin Look, Angela Zimmerman, Amanda Kirby, Nicola Rowland, Meta Vanderplas, Sarah Naylor, Jackie Christie, Sarah Jefferson, Corin Everett in a time just over 40 minutes. Denise Ford, Michelle Wellstead, Jessica Vanderlerk, Daisy Comer, and a little bit further back, Kate Hawley and Elise Walsh all through. Lisa Allen and Robin Ormesha just through as well. Well done, girls. Awesome job out there. Everybody just catching their breath, mate. We can't see big smiles. Pretty tough out there by the looks. Everyone's having a blast on these trails. And we see our first big sprint finish of the day between these two blokes coming into the finishing straight. And they're almost brought themselves up to the runners in front. Our two runners in the 10K challenge there. Across the line just in front of them, Robin O'Mersha, Christy O'Donnell, and in the men's, in the 6K challenge, a good job to Andrew Johnson, Richard Tunkley, Craig Naylor, Rich Allen, Luke Ford, Darren Ford, Marty Carrot, Marty Kelly, Cohen de Cantina, Ogden, and Christian Zappa. Awesome job out there. And our leaders, not far away in the almighty half marathon. Expect to see them in about 15 minutes time now as our 10K runners charge through the last one through. Alex Boddington, behind Michael Hayes, Gareth Bowen, Sean Whitehead, and Simon Windsor. In the women's category of the 10K, so far we've had one finisher, Catherine Southall, our winner, in a great time of just over 50 minutes. Awesome run from Catherine Southall, our winner. A reminder for all our competitors, jump in and check your finishing time in the black tent just behind the finishing arch for our 10K runners. Well done, Denise Ford, new legend. The medals at the finish line can be collected from our officials straight after you cross the finish line, and then jump in and check your time. Our next 10K finisher crosses the line now.
Damien Thompson getting inside the top 10 in the 60. Our first female in the 100, Emma Viotto. getting through to the feed station. Neil Rattray inside the top 10 as well. Also saw Matt Vella there as well. So Emma Giotto
The black lap coming before.
is out on her second section of the Aqualung Commit, rolling up 100. Got 40 k's left. Still inside our top 10 for the 60 kilometre finish.
Hello.
Rolling up 100.
Oh, you're lovely. Oh. So is this a lava?
The 100 kilometre riders wishing that they could just go straight through to the finish line. Nathan Smith. Those guys looking longingly at the finish line. Rider 3:04. Katie Cycles, Chase Kelly Wilson. Through the finish, third place in 18 to 29 age group.
Jordina Quain and Helen Hall, awesome job girls through there in the 6K mini Jarrah run, and the finish line now is packed with runners making their way into the finishing straight. If you've got a moment, folks, come over and check out the running action and cheer on our competitors. The first ever Mighty Jarrah Trail Run, a grand success so far, as runners stream into the finishing straight.
Stand in the middle there.
10K and 6K runners streaming through together. Awesome job, boys.
Don't forget, if you have finished, you can check your times right behind the stage and the bar area. The bar opens at 12 o'clock, by the way, for those that are hanging out for it and just finished their 60Ks. Beer and bikes go together. Not sure how it is with the runners wrap.
I think, mate, it's in balance with all things. I think Jordan all done a great job out there, these competitors. I think there's plenty of smiles now starting to shine through as we get through some of our more focused early competitors. We're getting into the heartbeat of the sport. Those people that just love the experience of getting off-road, getting a bit muddy and just completely engaging. We did it all with runners, Eric. There's a number of negative thoughts. Running on the trail versus running on the road is reduced to zero. They have no negative thoughts. They're so immersed in the trails, sticking the garments and looking at every case that's out there on the road. A great challenge for runners to put their watch aside, just enjoy their running. And there's 500 of them today who've taken on the challenge. I'm sure they'll tell their friends next year. As we mentioned throughout the day, we'll see a big increase in the number of people taking on this challenge. A beautiful part of Western Australia, awesome trail running. A few years ago we had Steve Monaghetti come out and do a couple of years of running camps out here and rolling up here. It was a fantastic spot for people to get their mileage in and enjoy their running. These runners getting a taste of it here today.
Trail running and mountain biking, both on the East Coast. It is so much fun to get out amongst nature. Growing up is a beautiful place for that. If you're not a local, if you're visiting for the first time, I guarantee you'll be back. You've been here before, you know why we all come back time and time again. Not only for the Aqualung Commit rolling up 100 and the Mighty Jarrah Trail Run, but even just to come and ride their trails and experience the wonderful country hospitality that Aqualung has to offer.
One of our young guys there, Mitchell. Well done, Mitchy Sterling, doing it in style. And he's done the mini 6. Next year he'll be stepping up to the Mighty 10, no doubt. Well done, young Mitch. Just ahead of him, Lane Brown, Shane McCantia, Andrew Johnson and Richard Tunnicliffe. In the women's, we've had a couple of finishes while I was chatting away. Elizabeth Days and Vicky Nelson just behind Joe Jamison, Bronwyn Bingham and Bridget Scott. Awesome job, girls.
Shane Oliver finishing his 64 kilometres in the Super 60. Here at the Dwelling Up 100, another rider coming through, none other than the man from KV Cycles, Daniel Gray. That comes very close to rounding out our top 10 for the Super 60. Oh no, this does not look good. This is young Reese Tutnott walking his bike in. He's had a puncture out on the course. Reese normally well inside the top couple of riders to come through. Reese, what happened?
Just go slowly.
All the technical prowess in the world, sometimes the bike will beat you, so you're going to hang it up and cheer on the rest of the race.
Yeah, I think it's just a fry up at the end of a few each part. I was just using his best as a bit of a training ride, but while it's disappointing to be feeling really drop out, top three, it's a little positive
Race, we wish you all the best in your endeavours on Kansas. It's going to be a very, very big event. We look forward to seeing you up there. Sorry to have you in rolling up, and we look forward to having you back next year. I'm sure he will. You jump on that motorbike and go clear some trails. Thanks, Reece. Reece Tucknott. What an absolute champion. The whole family, end to end, of champions. Mum rides, Dad rides, the kids ride, and he's very heavily involved in the sport as well.
I knew if I didn't do it then, it'd be next year.
Awesome job, Karen, as she crosses the line in the mighty 10. A great run there. As she crosses the line behind Claire Gray and Kelly Pennington. Karen Thompson, her time a shade over 48 minutes. Awesome running. Well done, Melissa. Another runner through the tape.
Hello.
Thought she was ready for the half this year, Melissa. She didn't think so before. She said we were ready now. We'll see her involved next year. Bigger chance of the half marathon. Melissa Newhouse.
That's right.
Good job, Mel. And the men, couple more finishes as well. Good job there. David Schwartz, Casey Bennett, and also Sam Coulson. As the runners keep streaming on through. The sun comes out again. We looked at the weather forecast last night, 90% chance of rain. And we've got beautiful sunshine. Who would have thought? The weatherman got it wrong.
Another finisher here in the 60, none other than the amazing Sarah Tucknott, first female finisher, riding for Trek Shimano. She'll be very, very happy with that. Daylight behind her as well, so very, very, very strong finish by Sarah Tucknott. Great to see that. Getting stronger and stronger, young Sarah Tucknott. Alright, in 5 minutes we would like all the D40, the 40-kilometre participants at the start line.
Here you go.
At 11:50 we will
Well
have
done.
the race briefing, and at 12 o'clock the race will commence. If you have not registered yet, if you have not got your number plate, make sure you get to the pavilion. Another rider coming through for the finish. Rider number 313, Dwayne Johansson. Johansson finishes his at 6 o'clock. It's quite a challenging ride. Right, that rounds out the top 10.
So loud!
Woo!
So if you are doing the D40, the rider finishes Nicholas Langsford. You are doing the D40, the 40-kilometre 12 100 race. worked their way to the starting chute in the middle of the oval. That's 11:41, 11:45. Tom Clifton comes in to finish his 64-kilometre battle with welling up Jarrah Forest. Very well done, Tom. So in 4 minutes, start gathering at the start line. And at 10:12 we will have a race briefing. Definitely need to be there for that. It's all happening here at the Dwelling Up Oval. Riders coming in, runners finishing. Everyone catching up after their race. In this case for the 40-kilometre race before their race. It's a beautiful day for it. The trails are nicely worn in for you.
Confidence, mate. Callum.
Come on, honey. Yay!
Mark Rubery, super effort, Mark. Coming through the finish line. Apologies to the other rider, Justin Lewis. Popped up on my telemetry.
Not so fresh cakes. Let's go. Hold on.
Right, another 5 minutes till race briefing for the D40 40-kilometre race. Starts at 12. Races at briefing 11:50. 400-kilometre riders are coming through to the feed zone.
Might be just up here.
Some more 60-kilometre riders finishing too. Congratulations to you all. Make sure you pop over to the gazebo at the end of the finishing chute and grab some food, grab some drink, and also grab your finishers medal. Very well deserved after 60 kilometres out on the trail. 64 kilometres no less. More runners come down the finishing chute. Make sure if you're crossing the finishing chute for the run that you look for runners. Talking to a young man called Jeff. He's doing his fourth, rolling up 40. And he's the tender young age of 81. Absolutely extraordinary. Have a think what you'll be doing when you're 81. You think you'll tackle 40-kilometre mountain bike race? Yeah, you are extraordinary. Kudos to you.
Not done. I know which one it is. I was doing one. I didn't stop doing secondary last year. Well, it was just so stupid. So probably my phone. So I have and I started the whole country now. Way to go, Crystal! Way to go, Crystal! Good job! Good job! He said he just believe he does.
So 40-kilometre race, it is self-seating. If you're a faster rider, ladies and definitely start at the front. If you're a slower rider, start at the back. If you're a normal average rider in the middle somewhere. The last thing we want is the faster riders starting towards the back and then pushing their way through all the slower riders. And that results in all sorts of nasty things. So feel free to make yourselves make your way down the start line. 40 kilometres, D40 is a good lot of you. There's quite a few riders that I'm talking about here. You're hot. You're hot, Schultz, trying to get a start on the wheels. There's quite a few riders here that I've talked to that are very capable of doing the 60 or 100. And they've gone, the boy starts at 12 o'clock, and that just works so much better for me. I don't have to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning. There's a couple of thumbs up I see in the crowd. So really got to be able to join us, and this format seems to work very, very well for everyone.
Yeah, mate, there's only one negative though. Just as they start, the bar opens, and the last to get a taste of it. As we see Lisa Ewan, good job Lisa, coming across the line. Now I've got with me Eric Nyer Gray, our winner of the Mini 6K. How much fun did you have out there, Tim? So you got first across the line. What were some of the highlights out there on the course? And just finally, any slippery moments, any skating out there on some slippery sections, or was it pretty good underfoot?
Alright, if anyone has lost any money on the oval, they can come and see me, Eric. I'm wearing pink Crocs, I'm pretty easy to tell me the amount it is and even the serial number on the back one. So, if it's not claimed, it's muscular dystrophy. So thank you to whoever just donated to muscular dystrophy. Anyway, 40 kilometres! Who's excited? Who's wishing they were still out doing 100? Alright, so welcome to the Athlon Commit Running Up 100 Mountain Bike Classic, and thank you for doing the 40-kilometre challenge. Special welcome to those of you who have travelled from interstate and overseas to be with us in Running Up today. How many people have not participated in an event here in Quellinga? Put your hand up. Give a big round of applause for all those people that are here and have no idea what they're going to. And congratulations on coming back to everyone else, and no doubt everyone here will be back next year because it is an amazingly awesome event. The event will start here at the there will be a lead car out on the road with a flashing light, and they will escort you out to Del Park Road. Do not pass that lead vehicle, please, until they pull off and tell you to head out. The riders head southwest to the Del Park Road and continue for 3.5 kilometres, and then turn into North Spur Road and continue for 2 kilometres, and then left into Marriott Road, right into Deer Road, going to the power lines. From there you will be required to follow the event arrows, signage and course marshal direction instructions. There is one cut-off for the D40 event. At 4:15 you must be in Jarrah in the last bit of single track that you do, and come out at almost the same spot. If you're not there by 4:15 you'll be directed along the course and you will not be Jarrah. A motorcyclist will follow the last 40-kilometre participants back to the finish line, so there is a tailing rider if you get stuck. Once you finish, collect your 40-kilometre finishers medal from the recovery area, which is the gazebo to your left. There's food and water there as well. If you don't officially finish, or you have a mechanical or you pull out, make sure you see either a commissaire or a guys doing timing. If you can't find them, come and find me and I'll point you in the right direction. Is everyone clear on that? Aid station. There's no aid stations on a 40-kilometre course. You must carry enough water and supplies to be self-sufficient. There are marshals and medical staff out on the course should you require more specific attention. So John Ambulance staff are located in various positions around the course, and the motorbikes are carrying medical supplies as well. If you come across anyone who requires medical attention, continue along the course to the nearest marshal and tell them that there is someone needed out on the course. If it is a serious incident, stay with them and get the next rider through to go to the marshal and take note of the location so we can get a medical team to them as soon as possible. In other words, look out for your fellow riders. We expect you to go out of the course with what you go in with, so if you've got gel wrappers and all that sort of stuff, put them back in your pocket, take them out. We don't want to send them on the side of the trail when we go to clean it up, because it makes our job a lot harder and a lot more difficult. So we have 5 minutes to start. So that is the briefing. So you've got 5 minutes to get that adrenaline and excitement out of the system. Boys and girls. We wish you all luck, stay safe. We'll catch you in about a minute to go.
So Eric, our Mini 6 and Mighty 10K runners charging through. And here comes our first half marathon competitor in the almighty Jarrah half marathon. Straight under 1.5 hours. For our winner, a big well done to Richard Basson with a time of 1:25.24. Great job, Rich. We'll grab a word with him once you've had the guys out of the way in the event, Eric. But a great job, our winner of the inaugural Almighty Jarrah Half Marathon, Richard Basson.
shaking on it. I was like, if you can say her. That's of course, yeah.
To go for the 100. Great of you all to hang around. Thank you for cheering in the riders and the runners. There are riders finishing at their 60 kilometres, the Super 60. You see other riders peeling off and heading out for their next 40 kilometre. There's a lead here for 40 kilometre ride up on the road. And the riders coming across will be stopped by the volunteers. Just under 3 minutes, D40. Once that started, Hoover goes. She's all on for young and old. I don't know if you heard it before, there is a wonderful rider in amongst the group who's 81 years old. How incredible is that? Can we give him a big round of applause? In 14 kilometres we had a lovely young lady who was 80. I hope you'll still be riding my bike tonight and of that vintage and ilk. And massive thanks to all of our sponsors. Thanks to Trivent for putting this event on. And Healthways, the WA State Government, for supporting this event. Minute and a half. Please be courteous and kind if you're a faster rider, catching a slower rider. Make sure you give them notice that you're passing. If you are a slower rider being overtaken by a faster rider, that's the reason they are catching up with you. And pass when you have the opportunity. 1 minute to go. Yeah. 45 seconds. The D40. Starting on this beautiful day up in Quellingham. If you haven't ridden here before, enjoy it. If you've come back because you know the trails are awesome. 30 seconds. Great place to ride. I feel like a tree change. I'd be more than happy for you to move up to Quellingham as well. Ride the trails every single day. How good would that be? In 15 seconds, we will be away. We'll count you in from 10. The hooter will go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Riders are away. Riders are away in the D40. Rolling up 40. Have a super ride. Enjoy the trails. Sensational day for riding. Plenty of rain last night and hard in the tracks to ride up. So good to see every single one of you here. Thank you for making it to rolling up for the 40. A special thank you to all the riders who have fundraised for the Muscular Dystrophy WA. Clayton comes past on his purple bike with his purple Muscular Dystrophy jersey on. The WA jersey, feel free to pop over to their marquee out of the basketball courts. Enjoy it out there, people. And that is it. That is the start of the D40. As we see more riders coming in for their 60 and 100 kilometre rides. And more runners coming in. So thanks for cheering on the athletes as they come through the finish.
You're getting your money's worth today, Eric. Bouncing backwards and forwards, mate. You're doing a great job. Over to the half marathon at 5 Our top 5 males through. We're waiting on our first female in the almighty Jarrah. 5th place was David Collins. 4th, Glenn Gibson, the boy from Bunbury. Tony Renino was 3rd. Mason Zapinia from Stoneville was 2nd. And as we mentioned earlier, our winner, Richard Bassett. We shouldn't be far off our leading female competitor here in the almighty half marathon. As we've already had over 300 finishes in the mini 6. And the mighty 10, we're now seeing the athletes who've taken on the almighty challenge of the mighty Jarrah half marathon.
Stuart Foster coming through the finish line. So is Justin Miller for their 60-kilometre mountain bike race today. Well done to them. Great of you to take part in this amazing event. It is the 9th year it's been run. There's a number of riders who have been at every single event. Damon Wiki is one of them. See him here earlier on today. Now if you've cheered on your rider as they've left the D40, you're wondering what to do? Over to the event village. We've got all of our sponsors and supporters, and they're all ready to answer any questions you have about their product. There's also the Aqualon Commit Lounge, which has got some great activities for adults and for kids. There's colouring in, there's a massive bike colouring in poster. You can colour in a section of it. If you're colouring in all by yourself, you're doing well and will probably empty all their text. That's really cool. There's kids I can see doing that at the moment. You can colour in your own little bit. There's games to play. Next to that is the wonderful CWA ladies from Wellingup. They have cooked up some awesome soup and food for Gold Coast donations to CWA. That will go to a good cause, no doubt. Also, Steady Rack, if you're having dramas figuring out where to put your bikes in your shed or at home, have a Steady Rack. Matt Wood coming through to finish, followed very closely behind Mark Papadoff and Richard Clark through there as well.
I stopped at one stage and I like
Paul Hayes.
good run though.
Well done, Paul Hayes. You've done well. Can't tell the timing, guys. Travis Shee coming through there as well. Carl Rolano finishing his 60 kilometres. Well done, Carl. See a fat bike come around on the horizon. He's doing 100 kilometres. That's a tough gig, but lots of fun. That bike's for fun. That bike's for dwelling 100 P17 and 40 Ks to go.
So just waiting on our lead female finisher in the almighty half marathon. Some great feedback out on the course, plenty of thrills and spills. In 9th place in the men's, James Marangu. In 8th, Michael Martin. In 7th, Ian Newell. And in 6th, Aaron Davies. So 9 men through in the almighty half marathon. In the mighty 10, cracking day. We had Maddie Hazard-Walker out in front, Nick Hall in second, and Matt Wisniewski in third. And then the women's Catherine Southall, Angela Craig, and Stephanie Kershaw. And then in the mini 6K, the young guns on display. Some great running out in front. Sam Windsor, Daniel Kelly, and Sean French. In the women's, Nia Gray, Brady Wolf, and Alicia Coles. Awesome job from our runners so far. Just waiting on our first female in the almighty half marathon. She's just crossed the line now at a time of 1:36.43. Catherine Watts is our female winner of the Mighty Jarrah Trail Run, the inaugural Mighty Jarrah Trail Run for 2017. Awesome job, Catherine. A few questions about presentation time. 1:15 is the answer, folks. 1:15 will be the almighty Jarrah Trail Run presentations. Over to you, Eric.
Right. And there's a few gentlemen and ladies that have noticed that the bar is open. If you would like to get yourself a beverage, we'll the finish line for the run.
They see you
Go and get yourself an alcohol.
Yeah. Here we guys. Both. Go.
Relax and talk about today's events. As Anton Davey comes in for the finish of his 60, he's very happy, hands in the air. Super job, Anton. Matt Leatherbarrow coming through for his finish as well, finishing third in the 30 to 39 male category. Alison Rand goes through second at the female in 40 to 49 age category. Gets out on her next 40 kilometres. Played her at 100. Up in the 60-kilometre race, that'll be at 2 o'clock. 2 p.m. Matthew Reynolds coming through, he's done 60 k's, got another 40 k's left. Already looking a bit worn out, but he'll battle on. Same with Dale Munro.
You girls all together?
Kilometres the legs taking over. Very, very hilly. They have not done the time at 100. And we're on the top of a hill, top of the scarp. It is very, very hilly. All the way up through the hill and back. And on the hard side, goes up and down. And bike tyres. Never feels too good on the road bike. So again, if you are looking for something to do, and people you're supporting, running or riding, have headed off and they're not back yet, feel free to pop over to the event village on the south side of the oval. There's Norco bicycles, and put one in for a bit of a demo ride. Norco makes some excellent bicycles. He's right at 3:63 comes through when he finished on his 60 kilometres. Christian Bishop, well done Christian. And Norco bicycles, very well made, very well spec'd. On the nearest store and get onto it. If you are looking for a bike, the other option that you can look at here is Molson Bicycles. They've got a little stall set up next to Steady Rack and in between the Mundabiddy tent. There's new brands being brought to Australia. You won't see them in a lot of shops yet. For distributors around the place. Nathan Hart popping through. David Goldsmith as well. They both have completed their 60 kilometres. Well done to both of you lads. Opposite stand also find their socks and some other knickknacks, shoes and so forth. Look through the finish line. Pop over and see them. Looking for nutrition. Bananas and muffins and cakes and soup in the cutting it. marquee. Pretty well about the product. Why is it right inside the local store? Recent shots stuff at the nutrition finishing gazebo, the recovery station. Thank you very much to them for supporting and sponsoring our event yet again. Right at 3:43 and 4:72 come through. Isaac de Vries, Ross Wager, Scott Bigman, Chuck Harris as well. Over to 10. Well done, over 60 k's overdone. Is that a pretty good rate? Mark Taylor. The owners of Mad Cycles down in Bunbury. Great to have you here. Great to be on the trail up to this event. If you're a runner, a rider, whether you're just supporting, whether you're here with one of the support stalls. Here we go. After food, don't forget there's wood-fired pizzas, there's Piella, there's the food again, basketball court as well. Robert Hatcher making their way to the end of their 60. One woman. 60-kilometre event. Getting a bit of a push there as he comes together, obviously, for a better part of the race. And what you'll often find out in track is that guys that you don't know can end up riding at a similar pace, a similar speed to them, and over the 3 or 4 hours that you're on the bike, actually form quite a good bond with that rider. And there's some lifelong friendships that have been formed at races like these. Guys like Andrew Leghorn, I apologise, Andrew, comes it through for his finish for the 60th. Drag your bike and family around. Have a look at these beautiful Lexus vehicles in the basketball court. Lexus of Perth have supported us again this year. Anton Sue coming through.
3 points through, and I thought, I mean,
60 well done, Ant. Thank you for thanks a lot, Chris.
but Julian ran with me too.
Dean Bird, got a female rider in 100, looking quite comfortable, very good at pacing herself in these marathon events, these long distance bike rides. And you'll find that she will pass a lot of riders in the next 40 k's. She is a very accomplished rider at that stage. Knows how hard to go at the start of 100 k. There's lots of riders that we do see coming through who are on their limit after 60 k's. They'll slow down in the next half of the race. Going low, well done Shane. 38 on his number plate. Again as he goes across the finish line. John Recorba crosses the finish line. Well done, John.
Eric, one of the highlights for me, mate, the number of families out and about, some really engaged young kids getting out and challenging themselves on these awesome challenges of running and cycling. Another competitor coming through in the 60k challenge, but a great family atmosphere, mate. They're having a blast. Couldn't have asked for better weather.
Russell Pryor squeezing through there to the finish and right at 4:19 as well.
Here comes,
The supporters waiting for him, Dave Power. Well done, David. You're right, Raph, it is a beautiful day. I've been at this event riding a couple of times where it has been bucketing down. And luckily for all of us, it was bucketing down last night and it's cleared up for today. A great day for the riders, the runners. And all the supporters and spectators not having to stand in the freezing rain.
oh!
Robert Morrell's going through the finish line there for his 60 kilometres. Stands up, stretches his back out over the finish line. I was saying before about Sabine Bird being able to pace herself. There are some riders who came through quite gingerly at 60 k's. Those riders unfortunately will struggle through that last 40 k's. Riders that are aware of how far they can push their bodies, lift themselves in the first 60 k's, who is catching those riders in the back half of the race. Rider 321 comes through for his finish, so do 375. Ashley Funnell, well done Ash, and Chris Morgan. Ash and Chris come down the finishing chute. Some of these riders will wish they can come down the finishing chute. They've still got another 40 k's to go. Rider number 320 looks very comfortable on his bike. Comes in for his 60-kilometre finish. There's of course Paul Stanwich. Well done, Paul. Look at that hair, love the hair, rider 460. He's red specialised. That is Leighton Pratt. Well done, Leighton. Marty Wallace there, he's got another 40 k's to go. Four riders together with him. There is a feed station there, lots of riders doing the 100, stopping there, swapping over bottles, getting a bit of a stretch. And grabbing some food and a drink. Jarrah on the radio, tune in to Coast FM 97.3. Awesome that they're here. They're doing some spot prizes, some giveaways, some games. They're doing some live crosses as well. Now, if you are a bit hungry, just to the right of where you got your race number from, the RSL. Sarah Tucknott coming through. Jenny Tucknott coming through. Well done, Jen. For her 60 kilometres. So the RSL has set up a food stall just under the pavilion where you're registering. You can get ham and cheese, you can get chips, sausage in the bun. So pop down to see them as well. Great of all these local clubs to come and support this event, and it's great for us to be able to support them back. All that money going back into the community, back into the RSL, back into the CWA, and of course, Muscular Dystrophy WA. Andy on the fat bike. Love the fat bike, Andy. That bikes are fun.
Build it.
Here comes another finisher for the 60-kilometre event.
It was devastating when
A look at concentration on his face.
So Eric, 26 finishes on the male side of your mighty trail half marathon. 7 women. Fiona Collins was the last one in. Claire Wardle, Sue Beatty of the Stadium Tri Club. Awesome job, Sue. 1:47.16. Luca Bancroft, Manu Himmelbau, Rachel Bergman, Sian Lurgisty, well done, Sian, Tristan McLean, Quentin LaRose, Stephen Atherton, Joe McLean, Phil Carr, Will Cassie, Tony Mark, Julian Parra, Jeff Snook, Brett McLean, and the game, Nick Stevens and Jeremy Stevens through together. Awesome job, guys. 29 men through and 7 women in the almighty Jarrah trail run. And Elise Reveley comes across the line now for the Drizzler. Awesome job, Elise. Hope you had fun out there on the trails. Forward to hearing your stories. The place to tell those stories, folks. The bar is now open. The team from A Block have got the beer, wine and spirits going at the bar. They'll be drawing prizes every 45 minutes of a 6-pack or some memorabilia. So Eric, no better place to celebrate your achievements than in there with your mates, having a glass of wine or a beer and talking about the fun you had out there.
You do feel that way inclined? Absolutely. Absolutely. No, they were doing spot prizes either. How good is that? Brian, Stanley, Andrew Avenel just finished their 60k race as well. It's a beautiful day for a beautiful event. Like the Jarrah Trail Run, and of course the Act Belong commits, rolling up 100. Whether you're doing the 14, the 40, the 60, the 100, whether you're just here supporting the riders, we thank you so much for coming. Dwelling Up, thanks you for coming as well. Here's another rider coming into the finish, rider 491. It looks like a lady from Kalgoorlie. They do come from all over for this event. Jeff Barnsby Johnson, well done Jeff. Another Surly.
Awesome job, Luke Hanley and Don Goodwin in the mighty Jarrah half. Great job, boys. Love your work. And Brenda Lanigan from Albany. All the way from Albany, Eric. 152.55. If you love the outdoors, you tend to travel a lot further to get to these sorts of challenges. All the way from Albany. Love your work there, Brenda. Awesome to have you with us here today for the mighty Jarrah Trail Run. Great performance there in the top 10 finishes across the line.
Talking about Albany, the top 3 riders across the 60k mark before heading out for their last 40k. Now cool. Cool's been performing very, very well of late. He's only a young guy, making his way through. Number 365 is making his way to the finish line for the 60. But Nav Cool, one of the riders to watch. See if he can take it out from Brandon, last year's winner. Rides for the French Shimano team. National rider races throughout Southeast Asia as well. 3 times national mountain bike marathon champion. See if we can pull it off again today. Now if you are hungry, don't forget the RSL is doing some food right down there at the registration area under the pavilion. There is also 2 coffee vans just to the side of that. And then on the basketball court, there is wood-fired pizza, there are burgers, and there is paella. If you're feeling a little bit sore, there is a massage available just off the recovery gazebo. Also go and see the staff at the doTERRA market. They've got some great oils that you can rub on your sore muscles, help recovery. And also make sure you get some shots into you. Replace that electrolyte, replace those carbohydrates. Some protein bars as well. Instead, we're feeling much better tomorrow. A couple more of the 60k riders coming through all together. Well done, lads. Cameron Vanderpool, Dean Watt, Travis Brunning, Ben Brantford, all coming through for their completion. Their excellent bit, coming up 100 experience.
Awesome job, Liam Ovens, Simon Hay and Andrew Grosses. Awesome job, boys. Also Megan Grant, all the way from Margaret River, under the 2-hour mark, 1 hour 54 and 52 seconds. Awesome job. An almighty challenge at the mighty Jarrah Trail Run, the half marathon today. They took on Big Bertha, take on mystic proportions when they tell people who weren't here about it. But a very, very substantial climb, over 200 metres of elevation, 10% ramps, or over 10% ramps in sections. And some great stories to be told today. Andrew Cross is next across the line. Good job, Andrew. All the way from Jandakot. And the runners streaming through now in the almighty half, mate.
Kilometre right, needs to turn left. JCC, you need to turn left. Come back over the finish mat. Someone can grab that JCC rider that just crossed the 60k finish line. Tell him to do the 100, he needs to get back out. The JCC rider. That's the only one to do the 60. Jeremy Ison coming in, Hector Bermudez. We're scrolling at Think Villa. Ali Cormac, well done Ali, a second quarter to 49 female rider.
Awesome job, Brett Roberts from Jane Brook. Crossing the finish line in the half. Awesome job also Natasha Pertwee. Greg Saunders across the line. Well done, Greg.
John Bird, Frank West, Justin Lewis, congratulations to them.
Are you like, I'm on the right path?
Make sure you cheer these riders on as they come in the finish. They've had a tough day out in the forest. The weather has been nice. I'm sure the hills haven't been. Those hills are tough out there. A couple of years ago, talking about the run doing Big Bertha, we used to go up Big Bertha, 200 metres, vertical ascent, over 10%. It was a tough ride. The runners are doing that now.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like if I was in the seats, just go down and
Dwelling Up PNC have donuts. If you want a donut, come and see Dwelling Up PNC.
Awesome job, James Coffey. You have finished the almighty Jarrah Half Marathon, James. Awesome job. As our MTB riders storm into the finishing straight. Awesome job, boys.
Adrian Cook followed by Neil Ramo. And also Paul Bosch comes through the finish line. Another rider not far behind. Turning those pedals over, very happy to a finish. Rider 302, Liam D'Olimpio. On that PNC, raffles, donuts, you want this paella as well. There's a sausage sizzle that the RSL are putting on. Dave Berry, well done Dave. Always good to see Dave on his mountain bike. Every day is a good day for mountain bike ride. Today, especially here in Dwelling Up.
Bart Holloman's there, Eric, one of the guys I coach. There's not many, I'm not easily impressed, mate, but I call him the beast. Any endurance challenge that comes his way, Bart is up for it. Mountain bike, triathlon, running. The harder it gets, the more the big Dutchman likes it. And he was second today in the 60. I'm going to start playing myself as a mountain bike coach now. He's a fantastic athlete, our Bart Holloman, second overall, and his kids out there taking part as well. Awesome job, Bart.
Helen Baker coming through, very well done Helen. Second in the 50 to 59 category. Not far behind Helen. Matt Adams, well done Matt.
Oh, whoa. With his spittle down his face.
Had to walk with me, folks, the winner of the 10K, the boy from Buffington, mate. You race everywhere, mate. How did you find today compared to the other events that you've been doing? So, mate, you've got a race series coming up in Asia. Your next race is taking you up to Asia again?
Yeah, I've raced in
Awesome job, mate. Just a final thought about the course, the event in general. Great to see a new trail running event on the WA calendar. Awesome job. Our winner of the mighty 10K challenge here, the mighty Jarrah Trail Run, Hazard Walker. Good job, mate. Great to have you on board.
Great to see and hear the buzz. The end of the finishing shoot. Runners, riders, all catching up. Talking about their ride, their race, their run. Right at 3:03, Richie's taken across the line. Neil Burma's well done, Neil. Tough ride, I love it. Don't forget you can book in for a massage. Don't forget to get your finishes and medals as well. The recovery station. If you want some food, the pavilion or the basketball court's got plenty of food. There's coffee vans. Right at 3:55. Andrew Ladd, well done Andrew. Makes it across the finish line. Rider 73. Cameron May, what happened out there, Cameron? Police issues pulling out. Thank you for taking part, Cameron. Make sure you see the timing, guys. These things that do happen on the mountain bike trail. He's done 60 of the 100 Ks he set out to do. Still a bloody good 60 Ks. David Hand finishing through there as well. John Corn. Completed there 60 kilometres. 64 to be exact. Can't miss out those 4, can we? You've come back with your bike, wondering where to put it, and then realise, great, back at home I don't have anywhere to put it either. Go and see the crew from Steady Rack and have a look at their solutions through bicycle storage. Now we have had word from marshals out on the course and Tony Tucknott, who is out there. Our lead rider is the winner of last year. Brendan won it last year. Rides for Trek Shimano. He is leading at the moment. He is 15 to 20 minutes away, so keep your eyes peeled for the leader of the 100-kilometre event here today. Simon Molyneux finishes his 60 kilometres.
Eric, we just had Shannon Coates and Lisa Etherington too. Through awesome job, guys. Shannon, of course, part of the shots team with her husband, Simon. Ellie Jones, Holly Taylor, Sarah Merckx, Lynn Barnard, just ahead of them. Amy Smith, an awesome job. Kate Vina. Back to you, mate.
Corey Verway finishing his 60 kilometres.
That's terrible. Here we are. Thank you. You even said right at the start, like, oh, this is fast. So what did you guys do?
We did a few laps ourselves.
Jarrah Hall crossing the line there.
Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. Well done. Oh, that's a good one. So gosh, I look so pale. That's what happened when you were in
Brendan Johnson, the Trek Shimano rider, the 3 times national marathon champ. Keep your eyes peeled. 10-15 minutes, we reckon. Dialing through Mariner as we wait for more 60-kilometre riders. See some more 100-kilometre riders funneling around. They've done their 60 Ks. Another rider heading down the finishing chute. Wayne
Well done!
100 Ks done and
Well
dusted.
done, ladies! Well done!
4 kilometres at Belong Meet. Going up 100 and the mighty Jarrah trail run here today in Wellington. Great to have everybody here. If you do want to drink, the bar is now open. Got a few people that have finished their ride, want a bit of a beverage, catch up with their friends. Place to go.
Awesome, Eric. We saw Dan Edgerton and his wife Lisa finish together. Had a blast out there, mate. They had plenty of fun. The hill within their comfort limits, but tested it a bit. They did great out there. In the meantime, we've had Ryan Miles, Nick Kilminster, Ian Cairns and Stuart Bird come in across the line. Also a shout out to Renee Birchall, Helen Tompkin, Karen Austin, Amanda Newell, Jess Curley, Paula Lester, Tara Keeper, and just across the line, Lynette Nicholson. Our presentations for the running events, 1:15 folks, 45 minutes away. Over to you, mate.
Craig Johnson, Sven Spreckley, Darren Eccleston, all coming through. Here's our lead rider. This is none other than our multiple national marathon champ, Brendan Johnson. We're going to give him a chance to catch his breath. We'll catch up with him. That's incredible. Brendan Johnson, first open 100-kilometre rider. What a superb effort. You can see why he's won multiple national championships, why he's going to be the favourite, why he won last year. Sandy Carlton comes through. Very well done, Sandy. Brendan today is just a cut above everyone else. Has done an incredible job. Wears the national colours. Michael Taylor coming through. Very well done, Michael. We finishes 60. So the time that it's taken some riders to do 60. Brendan Johnson done 100 kilometres. What an amazing effort.
Awesome job, Janine Buck. Janine Buck has finished in 2 hours 10:13. Come from Bunbury. Awesome job, Janine. Just across the line behind her. A big round of applause for Paul Kelly from Rollins and Aaron Lynn. Well done, Aaron, from Parramatta. Time of 2:09:58. Awesome job out there, guys.
Alright, we are there. He was Brendan Johnson. Reece Tucknott standing next to him. Reece, do you reckon you could have kept up with this fella today?
I didn't see tracking up to about 10 Ks.
Wow. Brendan, tell us a little bit more about your race. Congratulations, first of all.
Long day. Yeah, I think everyone was good.
Are you sure?
I hope someone picks up them.
So you'll lose your shoulder.
On the first hill.
So when did you establish the real break between first and second? You come in, clear skies. Here's the second rider, by the way, coming through. Michael England. Michael, well done, second place. Tell us how that happened, Brendan. You're an absolute champion. You proved that again today. Absolute super effort. I'll let you catch up with Michael.
Oh, it could be.
As Nick Young crosses the line. Very well done. Brendan and Michael England first and second. Brett Willis crosses the line. Michael Seymour with their 60 kilometres. 2 100-kilometre riders are in, people. That is incredible. Greg Fisher, welcome to you. 64 Ks done and dusted. Alwyn and Vorster. 64 kilometres here on Dwelling Up 100. At Belong Dwelling Up 100 has been won for the second consecutive year by Brendan Johnson, three-time national marathon mountain bike champion. Recover.
Yes. Yeah, did you see it? No, 2 hours 13.
We'll see in a little while who is the best of the rest.
Is there a master?
Chris Tucknell before saying that these two went off the front very early on, the first 10 Ks.
Well done, Josie!
I'll be finding it out though once third place comes in. I reckon it's going to be fairly tight for the next 6 or 7 riders.
Yeah, good. 146.
Holy shit!
142.
Oh my god, guys.
And 150.
Congratulations. Yeah, I was 142. Yeah, you were.
Little thing with time and your place and how.
Sissy killed it.
Yeah.
Yes. Did you enjoy it? Enjoy? I had some pretty hectic visitors. Oh, Brenda said. Oh my god, I'm going to wish. Oh, really? In a lot of.
I get rubbing on houses.
Yeah.
Chris Cooper, well done to you, Chris. All these riders finishing are true champions. It's not easy riding 60 Ks on the mountain bike. If you're a bit of a roadie, they're probably lining that to somewhere around
with me playing everything.
Sasha Sinek, well done. Crosses the finish line, stands up, stretches his back a little bit.
I'm guessing they do quite a few events, so once we finish our performing it, and we get in.
You did well, mate.
Awesome job there. Alicia Harris, Georgia Herford, Josie Kidman, and Bridie Danes. Good job, girls. And then also we've had Roy Danes and Dennis Taylor from Halls Head. Well done, Dennis, for 60 plus. Our first 60 plus male, Dennis. Great job, mate. I apologise, mate. You were the second 60 plus. Paul Kelly just in front. And then Simon Dowse just crossing the line from Adelaide, time of 2:15.18. Well done, folks. Awesome job.
Amanda Fraser and Philip Price finishing off their 60.
Hands up in the air! Hands up in the air!
Rolling up 100, another 64 kilometre finish, 4:49, Colin Chater. Colin will be happy to be here. Don't forget to grab some food, maybe get a massage, grab your finishers medal. We need to make sure you get that. Very worthwhile. Taking one of those home for your mates. You can show it off. Brendan Waters and Brendan, who deserves a finisher's medal to show off to his mates.
To be fair, it seems to be the ladies' shirt they got a sample of a slightly different cut, and especially with the air and the ones they do on there.
I think on the way back down, you have to point your back to the
Nicky.
Peter Morris, another one of our 100k riders. Finishes out of the trail. He's pulled the pin at 60, and a very wise move. But there's a lot of riders that can ride themselves and know when they've blown, can't keep on going. Andrew Allstad finishes his 60. Gary Runsford finishes his 60 here as well at the Aqualong, welling up 100.
Because if you let them with 1k to go, something's gone wrong, we need to go and find them. Could you not do that?
I'm here with Michael England, second place rider behind the incredible finish of Brendan Johnston. Now give us your take on the race, young man. You've done very well to hold on. There's a big gap to third place. Having said that, here we go. Rider number 8, Rowan Brown, local Dunsborough boy, spending a lot of time in Perth now with work. His parents are stoked as well. They are here to cheer him in. They've got all his fluids ready. Rowan Brown, third place, dwelling at 100. Your name's on the leaderboard, mate, for years to Wayne. Michael wasn't sure how far back he was. Yeah, we know. Michael looks like the National Marathon Series. Where are you sitting in that at the moment? Well done, and good luck with that. 2 more races left. And enjoy, get some food in you and recover a bit. So now Paul has just come in 4th place, just outside the podium. He would have been chasing Rowan Brown for a while as John Gregg comes in as well. That's 5th place. So this is starting to finish all very close together. These 3 riders will see each other out on the trail, know the distances. John Gregg, you've done very well in the past, and welcome to the finish line. How do you feel?
Yeah, 100 goes a long way. Beaten up.
I'll let you recover a bit. You're the first guy just as you cross the finish line, and we'll let you have a bit of a breather. Rowan Brown, 3rd place. What were your expectations coming into the race today, Rowan?
Oh, well, I've been having a top 10.
Talking to Robbie Rhodes recently at another event and was saying you were riding particularly well. That's definitely shown here. Podium place, roll around, very well done.
Hello, boys.
Well done, Matt.
Food, water, drink.
I think I might got him. I think I just got him in time then.
See what the podium. That call from Albany, 4th place, almost, so close. How close was it?
Matt!
Oh, he was actually quite a distance. That's interesting because you came in quite close together. I think you might have been closing in on it those last times.
Walk a bit with me, come on, I'll meet
They've done very well. We'll let you get sorted out as well. Very well done. Top 5 riders in.
Couldn't tell me, could
I
you?
was really well behaved. I was really well behaved.
Because you were boring your conversations, you should have like...
Just too slow.
Putting up with you.
Kenny did 2 keys. If that.
One
key.
Make sure you grab your finishes, medals at the recovery gazebo.
That was a good run, wasn't it, that?
Yeah, it was lovely actually.
Yeah. Even that big race wasn't that bad.
The riders coming in, they would have really
Compared to-
Like in comparison to...
all of the best mates now.
Nothing.
What's the other one?
Probably what was you called?
Joyce, Christian Sierra, Eric McCann, Jeff Wilkinson.
That's the escalator is 10 times worse than that. Yeah.
Slow, sit in the stands over here, Eric, in the half marathon finishes.
That's just like-
Great effort. We've just finished.
I don't know.
Got through the first 100 finishes. Awesome job, Karen Schuster, Lara Bird, Julie Hogan, Vicky Smith, Nikki Bird, Jennifer,
If you are new to
Who's
trail,
good?
you don't have any
We're riding Dave, on the male side.
Well done, lads.
To James O'Rourke, Alex Prendable, Matthew
Yeah, that was good.
Adam Mayer, Sadie Bay, finishing the time of 2:21.
took me away.
Just tipped
They
over
said, oh,
100
go.
finishes.
Go.
In the almighty Jarrah trail run.
Yeah.
Of
No,
course,
we left them.
our presentation
Probably 2K
underway
to
at
If
1:15
that.
p.m. So our presentations for all our running events 1:15 p.m. about 20 minutes away.
They've been proud of me. I took photos and everything.
Did you?
Kept myself nice and steady.
We stopped loads of times. It was brilliant. Good, well marked out course though.
Yeah, really
Brilliant.
well.
I was just talking to the race director about that.
Yeah.
That's probably the best trail in North America I've ever seen.
Yeah.
There was some good things, but I took a picture of the big
If you hadn't had
bear.
marks there, you just don't know when
It
you
was every like 200 metres. He was a marker.
Right, 5:21, Merv Joyce finishing a moment ago. He looked like he had a sense of achievement as he crossed the line. Robert Barr, here he comes. Well done,
I
Rob.
took a selfie.
Robert
I knew
Westenhaver
that I could.
and Mark Weston
Here they are. Oh, I'll get
have
rid of it.
definitely achieved something today. Something they set out to do some hours ago. They made it to the finish line in one piece. Lots of stories to tell, no doubt. You see lots of people standing around having a chat, getting some food and water into them, catching up with their supporters who've helped them get here and set up today. Here comes another 100-kilometre rider. Nathan Jones, rider number 15, 6th place. Nathan Jones, very well done. Nathan Jones finishes in 6th place. In quite a few races this year, some
But
internationally.
they're still chatting. Even at the finish.
Jackson Walsh, Peter John Garcia.
Well done.
As well as
Well done, girls.
6th place rider will be rolling up 100. 2017. Huge thanks to Aqualong Commit and Healthway and Tourism WA. All through the state government supporting events like this one and others all throughout the state, encouraging people to get active, get healthy and enjoy the great outdoors. WA has some amazing sights and experiences and this is one of them. We're here today. The Marty Jarrah Trail Run and the Aqualong Commits running up 100. ninth running of it, and the inaugural running of the mighty Jarrah Trail Run. Watch that event, it's one that surely will grow.
We've got two superstars here from down in Albany, Rachel Herford, who was 2nd overall, and Brenda Lanigan, who was 11th. We'll start with you, Brenda. Awesome job out there. How did you find the course today?
You checked the halfway?
No, I looked on the computers, but
And of course, Rachel, 2nd overall. And obviously,
Sorry?
with the off-road running, awesome job, 2nd place.
yeah, when you finish, yeah.
Awesome. So girls,
I looked on the computer, but they've only got finish time.
Two races coming up in the near future. You're doing a lot of regular trail runs?
21.
I know, it's stunning, isn't it? I'm just standing here because I'm not sure.
And it's
Been standing here for a while because I'm I miss Jessica.
Same with the riding, you just freak out, you just might be able to
I was just when I went to see if Jessica, if there was people coming in, for the 6 and 10K. Jessica finished the youth just finished, so we're just calling out the names.
They just call that names?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Is he ready?
And what weekend is that one set for? Fantastic. Sounds like an awesome one. The first one was last year, I think, so we're good to go back. And girls, just the final summary. Recommend people to come back and have a crack next year? Awesome job. The girls from Albany, Rachel Herford and also Brenda Lanigan. Awesome job. 2nd and 11th overall. Something in the water down there in Albany. Now, Josie here's just told me she was first in her age group and she's from Albany as well. And a block have given out their first 6-pack of beer to Stuart Bird. Stuart Bird is a 6-pack of 8 block, which means full gas in Flemish, I believe. It's waiting for you in the bar area. Everybody else should go and grab yourself a glass of wine or a beer. Drink responsibly, of course. Make sure you're getting a fairly healthy dose of water to rehydrate as well. It is quite a hot day, much hotter than we expected. And then also, we saw another runner around here, special mention to Rod Barnes. He's taking place in the mountain bike, and he won the City Surf Fun Run, which is on next week, way back in 1992. There you go. Barnesy.
After all that way, I just got my feet.
25, I think he won the City Surfing that year. And one of a few men out there, brave boy, to win that 12K City Surf in the 90s and the 2000s, but 41 at 13 times. So Barnesy must have stuck in one year when Ray was away and taken the glory. But he's now stuck in the mountain biking trail.
Wow, what an incredible athlete and very versatile as well. And to round out the top 10 at 100, Marco Sparta has come in. Tom Ford, Ian Longville, Sam Davis has done very well. Patrick Duesberg is home as well. As another 60-kilometre rider comes down through the finishing chute. Rider 397. Very well done. It is a beautiful day here. Here in Rolling Up. Lots of riders here finishing.
Keep going.
Oh, they're not it.
Congratulations.
Oh, man. Medal time.
Make sure you grab your finishers and the medal before you medals. You grab from the volunteers in the recovery station in the gazebo, initially in the finishing chute. 466. Number Wood. Number Wood, Stephen Hughes coming through before as well.
That last 5 paces.
How the legs are jelly at the moment?
Robbie Rhodes. Look at that face. He's had it tough out there. At the start of the race, would have been looking for something well inside the top 10. hasn't quite gone his way today, but very, very strong ride, still well in the top finishes.
Yeah, we saw Nathan Jones there riding very strongly, Jonesy, and we just had word, folks, if you are going to have a drink, you must remain inside the licensed area. So if you are going to have a drink inside the licensed area with the please, folks, don't come outside with the drinks. Yeah, some awesome riders, mate, and you know, John Gregg, one of the top all-round riders in Perth. You can see the calibre of our visiting guests when he's that 5-10 minutes behind our winners for a man of his calibre. So obviously a high-class field on the world stage.
Yeah, both Brendan and Michael, just amazing effort, and you can see why they are at the pinnacle of the sport in Australia. WA definitely has some close rivals. Unfortunately, Reece Pucknott had a mechanical, and it didn't all go the way that it should have for a number of riders. As another rider comes through, full of pace. Ben May, well done, Ben. Gallant effort.
Well done.
Just squeezed out of the top 10.
Now, mate, in terms of the time compared to the record, today's time is close to what we've seen in years gone by. You can imagine some of the faster times with these sorts of weather conditions that we've seen in
the conditions and how far in front was ahead of the local competitors. They set a fairly consistent time, especially in the weather we had today. I wouldn't be surprised if it was very close to the race record. We'll find that out at presentations. Well done,
under it or just,
Karen,
are we allowed?
across the finish line.
Yeah, okay.
Great effort. 64 Ks. You're happy to know there's about 1,200 K riders
Get
with
one
the
on
finish in
Jenny's.
front
Have
of
you
us.
got, can we grab one on yours, Jenny? It'll be better quality.
Competitors.
No, competitors, Danny. Let's just wait until they've gone. Are they your friends? Yeah.
Jed, very impressed at riders having done 100 Ks in the time it took him to do 64. And rightly so.
The whole year.
Is an incredible feat. Wait for more riders to come. Go rider at 461, Michael Irwin, he's got his cheer squad here. It is wonderful to bring your supporters to events like this. Does help you set up. Having someone at the end to invite you with some food is always nice.
Now, Eric, it has been, please explain from yourself. Now, a few times I've seen at these events, these pink Crocs catch people off guard with your eccentric dress sense.
And maybe one of you and I
story
did.
behind the pink Crocs, mate. It would have been a tough decision with the wet weather this morning to sport those.
I have some waterproof socks. They're incredible. The riders coming in at the moment, by the way. Pierce Bellis.
Oh, well done.
Simon Noble.
Enjoy the drive. You'll be driving.
Peter Boyce. Well done to you. So pink Crocs. I'll talk about the waterproof socks first. Waterproof socks are awesome when you're wearing pink Crocs. You learn very, very quickly that normal socks and Crocs are wet weather don't go. The Albany Urban Danmullers. Paul Lucades comes through. Well done, Paul. It was coming in sideways in the inaugural one, and I was wearing my waterproof socks for the first time. Very happily so. My feet stayed nice and dry. Here's another gun coming through. Dan Jeffries. So, yeah, waterproof socks and Crocs are awesome. The Crocs themselves, someone wants to find them. Where's Eric? Pink Crocs. There's a bit of a story there. It's the call card, it's the calling card, and part of the aura is Eric, the bike caller for the Stars. Great to be alongside you, mate. It's been a fun day. We're up to 140 finishes now in the mighty Jarrah Trail Half Marathon, almost 500. We didn't quite get to the magical 500 between the mini, the mighty, and the 10K and the almighty half marathon. Our presentations for those folks are not far away, 10 minutes, so we're just going to go and see, get an update, make sure everything's on schedule there for you folks. But all our runners, if you start to make your way towards the presentation area adjacent to the finish line, we'll let Eric call in more of the biking action, then call you forward for your awards in just a few moments' time. Raph, you're a legend. Fantastic working with you too. Rider 530 on his fat bike. Well done.
Yeah, that's right.
Crossed his, across the finish line. Done his 64 kilometres. Brent Burton. Well done, Brent. It is a pleasure to be here with you in Dwelling Up today. Thank you so much again for coming along, supporting this event. The riders, the runners, amazing feat, almost 500 runners for the inaugural mighty Jarrah Trail Run. 1,000 cyclists took on the 14, the 40, the 60 and the Aqualung Commit, Dwelling Up 100. 1,500 athletes here today, one weekend. Chris Park, one of my favourite men in mountain biking in WA, amazing volunteer, works tirelessly for mountain biking. You rode the 60 today, it was great to see you out on the bike today. Tell us a little bit about your story.
I think it was a fantastic race. As usual, TT's done an awesome job with the course and all his minions and helpers. The man that we call the seat post in WA, well on Pete. So yeah, it was a fantastic race. I felt really good. I hydrated and ate well, and I'm feeling good for the Cape to Cape, mate.
Excellent. It's your best finish yet at the 60 at the Dwelling Up. You've done some shorter rides and you've conquered it. You've done a great time. I know what you're capable of, and this is right up there. Good luck with the Cape to Cape.
Cheers. Thanks very much, Eric. Have a great afternoon, everyone.
Chris Park, one of the many amazing volunteers that makes mountain biking happen in Western Australia. Every club's got one or two guys like Chris, and if they don't, they wish they could. Just extraordinary, goes out of his way. Tony Tucknot's another classic. Just does everything and then a little bit more so that we can have events like this one that we can all come to, enjoy the trails, enjoy the marking, don't get lost, food, drink afterwards, medical, you name it, it's here. And today we've even got a bar. So if you feel like having a bubbly beverage, feel free to go to the bar. Dan Jeffries, number 13, how did that work out for you today?
Awesome course out there, just got better and better. Once a few riders went through, it's been magic finish and no rain.
Absolutely no rain. Well done on a good result, top 20 for Dan Jeffries. Tonya Stokes, well done to you as well, 64 kilometres out in the beautiful Jarrah Forest around Dwelling Up. They do see quite a lot. You're not a cyclist, you're not a rider, and you're missing out. If you're a bushwalker, you've probably seen a lot of the views, the styles of views that we get here around Dwelling Up. You're not an outdoorsy person, and you are missing out. That's awesome. That Aqualung Commit and Healthways promote. They'd love you to get out and get some exercise. And the flip side of that is you see some of the amazing sights that are in and around WA. Amy Chappell, Daniel Trinh, 64 kilometres, Dwelling Up to Dwelling Up. Away there, data off their GPS, put it on Strava. And put that one in the memory bank. Oh, but great memories out on the trails on the mountain bike. Ruth Metcalf, very pleased with herself. Well done, Ruth, all matched up, green bike, green helmet, green jersey. Great to see. If you had finished, you had some food and some drink from the recovery, checked your time over at the timing tent just behind the stage. Feel free to have a wander around the event village. Loads of supporters up there. Rob Graham finishing. Ruth Metcalf finished. Justin Lewis, well done. Daniel Atwill. Here comes Daniel. And here comes Simon Robb. He's got his own cheer squad. How much do you pay them? Beer. He pays them beer. You need a cheer squad for beer? We can arrange something. Here's the crazy man, Toby Painberg. How many gears have you got, Tony? He's got one. Aaron Mitchell through there as well. Simon Blue. Well done, Simon. How's that? Rounding out the top 20. How many gears you got? I've got one. Aaron Mitchell coming through for his 60 Ks. 1 year. We've had fat bikes finish to 60. We've had single speed flat mountain bikes finish to 100. We haven't seen a fat bike 100k finisher yet, but there will be some. You just watch. Don't forget, if you're a runner, presentations will be on in a little while. Alan Bunce comes through. Well done, Alan. Sorry, the stage for presentations just alongside the bar, between the bar and the finishing arch. Another 100-kilometre finisher, Aaron Millward, one of the locals. Well done, Aaron. Tell him run 100 Ks, but see it on his face. You see that demeanour slowly get harsher and harsher. Aaron's managed to get a gap on Jason Morgan. Jason Morgan finishing his, dwelling up 100. Go and get yourself some shots, sports and nutrition. Plenty of stuff to eat and drink in the recovery gazebo. There's remedial massage there as well. You can book in for that. If you are in the market for a new car, go check out the Lexus SUVs. The Lexus of Perth, showing off their latest SUVs. Amazing vehicles. Just over near the steady rack display. If you're wondering where to put your bike when you get home, have a look at the steady racks as an option to store your multiple bicycles. How many bikes do you need? N plus one. N being the number you already have. If you need an extra bicycle, can't fit it in. Get some steady racks. It'll save you some room, make that N plus one purchase that a little bit easier. Talking about your bikes, if you love your bike and you want to know that no matter what, you'll have it, Bike Shore. You can get your bike insured through Bike Shore. Know that in case of anything happening, you'll be covered. So if you are looking for a new bike, a couple of options we can show you here today. Norco have a wonderful stand. So some of the new bikes out of South Africa go between the steady rack and the mobility stand. Chat with the guys and girls there. Brett Stapleton finishes his 100. Always a very strong rider, Brett Stapleton. Congratulations to him. If you do want to see your results, just behind the bar, just behind where the presentation stage is, there is a black marquee. Under that there's a number of computer screens. Pop in your number, voila, it will show you your time, your category position. So feel free to wander over and do that at your leisure. We have another rider come in, one of the boys from Giant, none other than Matthew Deck. Matt Deck, one of the Deck brothers. Simon managed to get young Matthew on the mountain bike. Good stuff. He hasn't looked back for a couple of years. Great to have him here today. 118. Welcome, Mark Brockwell. Gets his photo taken on the way in, wearing the Pushies jersey. Made it to Dwelling Up today to compete here at the Aqualon Commit Dwelling Up 100. Yeah, feeling a bit bored. Aqualon Commit have set up a great lounge over on the basketball court. You can relax there, play some games, just colouring in. Take the kids over there. Really, really great area. If you are looking for something else from the bar or alongside the stage, you can actually look back and see some video footage from the Dwelling Up 100. It's on the big screen, on the tri-event screen. See what sort of trails these riders have been riding today. Good pictures there of some of the single track. We saw Hell's Gate, quite a technical, rusted out descent, plays slippery when it's wet. That one that the riders did tackle today. Another rider coming down through the finishing chute, getting cheered on. 5:23, Janine Johnson. Well done, Janine. 64 kilometres under her belt. Now, if you are into mountain biking and you love riding trails, I'm sure you've heard of the Mundabiddi Trail. If you want to be part of mountain biking in WA, as another rider comes through the finishing chute, if you want to be part of mountain biking in WA, why not join the Mundabiddi Foundation? Rider number 14, Matthew Jones. Welcome back to Dwelling Up, Matthew Jones. So they have just changed the membership cost to join the Mundabiddi to free. So it's a great way to become a part of mountain biking in WA. Mundabiddi Trail, of course, runs from Kalamunda in Perth right down through to Albany in the Great Southern. We'll get some drops coming down. Brendan Vito, Emma Vito, first place. Female rider, well done Emma. As we get a little bit of a shower from the sky, we'll let Emma recover a little bit and then have some words. Emma, super effort. Emma Vito riding, of course, for the Trek Shimano team. Bit of a sun shower coming through. So one of the things you can do as a Mundabiddi Trail volunteer is you can actually adopt a section of track that you look after, you keep it trimmed, you keep it pruned, and it's a great way to support mountain biking in WA in your own little bit. Got another rider coming through to the finish. Russell McCarthy, welcome back. Yeah, hands in the air, pleased as punch. Very happy he's completed his task of the day. 64 kilometres of Dwelling Up mountain bike trail goodness.
You would, because you paid to do a half marathon and you paid to do a half marathon. And so, for a 12 short, you kind of, because, yeah. And that's a lot, because, you know, you have a bit, you set a goal. So you kind of hate yourself on what you achieve, because it's not what you're supposed to be.
Simon Duncalf
42.2.
has done his 100-kilometre dash as well. Great effort, Simon. He gets his finishers medal. He can go with his shots, nutrition and his recovery stuff. In for a massage.
Sorry. Well, 1.6 Ks.
Patrick Quinlan finishes his 100. He's got no sleep left. Patrick, no sleep. How long did that happen ago? The last 30 Ks without a saddle. He deserves a medal for that. Cycling in fear. Wow. Patrick, you're a legend. We'll let you recover and get over your 100 Ks. 70 kilometres normally, 30 Ks without a saddle. Here comes Fernando de Andrada into the finish line. Fernando, well done. Fourth in the 30 to 39 category. It's getting a bit overcast, but still a beautiful day up here in Dwellingup. Right, 4:21 finishes. He's dwelling up experience here today. Give him a minute to catch his breath and stave off the cramp that's coming on. You'll remember it fondly in an hour or so, I'm sure. Another finisher we have here, George Tate. George Tate's done his 60 Ks in the over 180 category. He's having a well-deserved drink. I won't interrupt him doing that. I'll throw his pacemaker out. A couple of recent finishes, Isaac Ronaldo, George Tate, Fernando de Andrada. All done their 60 and 100 kilometre rides. If you don't want your results, just behind the bar, behind the stage, there is a black marquee. Bring up your result. You can even print it out on a little slip. Take it home with you. Hang it up, frame it with the medal you got from finishing. Andrew Lumley. Welcome back. Nice little ride for the afternoon. And here's 100 Ks. Reece Tatham was aiming for under 5 hours. He nailed that. Nathan Schmidt came through there as well as Shane Burns, Alvin Harrison through there too. 100k riders doing their ride here in Quellingup today. It's a great day for mountain biking and trail running. Well done to all of you. Damon Wickie finishes his 9th Quellingup 100. He has completed every single one of those 9 Quellingup 100s. Now, if you are a bit peckish after your ride, make sure you go up and see the wood-fired pizza guys and the burger van up on the basketball courts. Plus, there's wonderful soup, CWA ladies, just alongside the Steady Rack and Aqualong Commit marquee. Mark Lawrence, you're a champion. Well done, 64 kilometres around the trails of Quellingup. Here's someone that's done 100 Ks, just edges out Ben Lewis, edges out Lance Portman, both in the same age category. In the middle of that, Damon O'Brien. Well done, Damon. Couple of fast guys coming flying past in the last 100 metres just for a bit of excitement. Another rider shooting into the finish line, clear the road. 6:19, Owen Gordon, male under 19, first place. That's in the 40 kilometre category. First place of 40 Ks is home. Looked very strong on the start line. Owen Gordon, super effort. We'll still have to catch up with Emma as well. I've got Tony Tucknott with me here, just as Hayden Martin comes in. Hayden, you're a legend, mate, 64 kilometres.
So Eric, doing a fantastic job on the mic as always, mate. But I just want to say a big shout out to the French connection who's here. He went right off the front, right from the get-go, rigid foot, and he led them out from town. And seriously, he had literally a kilometre on the field by the time they were going up Deer Road, Eric. So Damon Peel, great to see you here, mate. Fantastic work. I did try to get him to the microphone to you, Eric, but he wouldn't come. So I just thought I'd give him a big shout out.
Tony, we love your work. Thank you so much for helping put this wonderful event together. Here's second place in the 40 kilometres. Douglas Fox Taylor and Oliver Lang in the 100k race. Well done, Oliver. At all the events, young Oliver. Andre Bartels in there as well. Start to get a bit of precipitation. Sun is out, clouds grey. The weather has held off
thank goodness.
for so much of this race. Right now though, a little more weather. Well, I hope you're enjoying your day out and Quellingup. Awesome to have you all here. If you are looking for something undercover at the pavilion, you can not only stand undercover, you can buy some more food. Food's always good. Rider 140 crosses the line in his PBC kit.
No. Just stand beside the thing.
Rider 379, not far behind.
Wait, stop, come back.
Finishing his T60.
Okay, perfect. Oh my God! Yay!
I just look miserable.
Okay, you go get in there. But you both jump. Go, please go. Then I'll take a picture, I promise.
Yeah, looking for somewhere warm, even some food.
Okay.
to pop
Yummy.
either over the far side of the basketball
Okay.
courts
Okay.
or under the pavilion where you're registered.
Guinness will stand in front of the clock. So
Lindsay Dove and Brian Jarrah were the names of the two riders that finished one after the other. 100k rider and the 160k rider. Here comes another rider.
Like I'll see y'all's Instagrams and I'll be like, but they don't ever take a picture
60k.
together.
Looks fresh as an apple. Michael record. Stuart Tucky, he brought his fan club along. Plenty of cheers for him coming down the finishing chute, which is great to see. Matt Reid, well done Matt Reid, comes in to finish his 60 kilometres off.
A Block, our next winner of a six-pack from A Block. Head over to the bar. Nick Hansen, you won yourself a six-pack of beer. Jane Davis lining up for some. Good on you, Janie. Behave over there, Jane. I've seen Matt around. You're on your best behaviour. Our presentations, folks, we are about 5 minutes away, so if you won one of the awards or you're a place getter in any of the Mighty Jarrah trail running events, come and join us either in the bar or adjacent to it at the presentation stand. We're going to get underway in 5 minutes' time. Come and help celebrate with our winners and a great first edition of the Mighty Jarrah Trail Run in general. And we'll be with you in just 5 minutes, so come in, folks. Let's get out in front of the presentation area. We're with you in 3 or 4 minutes' time.
Thanks, Ray. Coming through in third place in the 40 kilometres, Jacob Wright, first number 17. James Stevenson comes through there as well, finishing the 100 in the Aramea kit. So, first 3 riders in for the 40 kilometres. If you did miss it, presentations for the trail run beginning in a couple of minutes. Here comes a man on a mission. He's got the drop bars on. He's got the plaid shirt that Tony Tucknell put him in yesterday. It's none other than Adam Lana. Adam, incredible effort. He's got the Law Forks on the front just to take the edge off. Daniela Ruas and Paul Sharp coming across the line as well. Daniela, great effort. Female open in the elite. Another rider crossing the line. Rider number 45 doing his 100. That is Tim House. Adam, tell us a little bit about these forks you've got on here. We've seen them in the magazines. What do they actually ride like?
They're not exactly the same as mountain bike suspension, but it got me out of the pickle a couple of times, and it also got me in a pickle a few other times as well. So but I had them all out there. So awesome trail. Yeah, single track today. Someone told me it was my single track, and it was lengthy. Such a good vibe and good buzz. Everyone's really nice in fork, so yeah, great event.
Excellent, great to have you here. Great of you to join the crew last night as well. He's on his curved bike. He's got the Law Forks, which have an interesting bladed suspension design. Another rider comes through for 40 kilometres. 4th place overall, rider 8:29. Well done, Gary Jones. First in the 40 to 59 category in the 40 kilometres. 4th overall. Comes another 100-kilometre rider who's in the Glenn Parker Racing kit, rider 36. Telemetry updates, great job from him finishing his 100Ks. Make sure if you're one of the trail runners, head over in front of the stage. Presentations for the mighty Jarrah Trail Run. The inaugural running of the event will begin shortly. Had a number of 40-kilometre riders come in. Nick Mueller, by the way, came through moments ago to finish his event off here at the Aqualon Commit, rolling up 104 riders here, jostling for position. Let's see what happens. They're all 100-kilometre riders. And a 99 just in front. Names due shortly. Another one of our female competitors comes through. He's a 100k rider, followed by one of our 40s. Some of the other riders that have just finished: Dennis Morrison, Andre Easto, Tracy Chapman was a female rider coming through, Dean Hill and Daniel Rutherford. And coming through right then, Shane Valadiras, finishing second in the under 17 category of the 40-kilometre ride. Daniel Bayless there as well, Lachlan Waldron through the two. Daniel, well done, 100Ks. Two riders battling it out for 40k supremacy. Just picked on the line. Nathan Karate, Luke Gord just taking it out. Here's Mott Blackwell. And the boys from Glen Parkers again, does his 100, and also Urs Mueller. Mueller finishing off his wonderful Aqualon Commit, rolling up 100. Here we go, 64 kilometres, done and dusted. Jason Pratt, you're a legend. Welcome back, make sure you grab your finisher's medal. Don't forget there is plenty of food around. There's wood-fired pizzas, there's a burger van up on the basketball courts, there's a whole host of food under the pavilion. If you just feel like a nice ale, an alcoholic beverage, pop over to the bar and share your stories right there. And here's another one of our 100-kilometre guys, Richie Chipman, looking a bit worse for wear. Once he's off his bike, he'll remember all the good times out on the trail. Have a chat with some of the other riders, catch up. Great day to be alive. Just remember, a bad ride is better than a good day in the office. We got 2 more riders in the finishing chute. Lining up for the finish line. This is going to be neck and neck. This looks like Steph Van Emmerongen, 5th position female. Well done, Steph. Ashley Vincent through there as well. Here, putting down a bit of power. Ali Madeleine and Simone Jones. Well done, Simone. Looking incredibly clean. Question if she went mountain biking. Did very well to avoid all the puddles out there. Martin Hendrick, 100 kilometres, dressed splendidly in matching black and red.